My, Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida, is in big trouble. Breaking news out of Florida today with the Biden administration. The Biden administration opened an investigation into Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' flight of illegal immigrants from the U.S.-Mexican border to Martha's Vineyard, people that live there, the people that govern there, Obama, some of these other guys that are worthless. They have money, so they can put their thumb down on you and I and people like us, that we are here and you can't trespass. Don't bring us no migrants. Send them all, like Nancy Pelosi said.
Why are you shipping these immigrants up north? We need them to pick the crops down here.
Send them down south to pick crops. We've all heard that before, right? The Texas governor sending migrants to New York and Chicago.
Following in the footsteps of Texas's governor, who has bused thousands of migrants to cities like Chicago, Washington, D.C., and New York in recent months.
No word about that, okay? Because they don't have enough pull as Obama and these other guys that live in Martha's Vineyard. Don't send them here.
We have, at some point in time, they have to move from here to somewhere else, right? We don't have the services to take care of 50 immigrants, and we certainly don't have housing. We're in a housing crisis as we are on this island, and so we can't house everyone here that lives here and works here. We don't have housing for 50 more people.
The Treasury Department Inspector General confirmed in evaluating whether DeSantis allegedly misused COVID-19 relief funds to send the illegal aliens to the wealthy liberal hotspot, said Senator Ed Mackey, Democrat of Massachusetts. Now listen, one thing is, DeSantis only provided the planes. They weren't his migrants, okay? They weren't from Florida. They were from Abbott's district in Texas.
A New York welcome after a Texas rejection. On Wednesday morning, 3 more buses filled with migrants arriving in New York City. Women with children seen carrying little more than a plastic bag and a small collection of documents.
I don't know if they just gather them up together and say, hey, we're sending you up north. Did anybody raise their hand? Does anybody want to go? You know, what do? I don't know how you say you got 2 million migrants in the last year and a half coming to Texas. And how do you pick them out? Yeah, you raise your hand or hold up a number. You know, who was the first president of the United States? Anybody that answers the correct answer gets to go up north. I don't know how they do that. This is nuts. I mean, these people, Texas is inundated. These small towns have, 200,000 and 300,000 people coming to them, and there's only a few hundred people that live there.
Along a roadway in southern Mexico, a seemingly endless stream of people making their way on foot towards the United States. Men, women, and children walking through pouring rain and sweltering heat. They come from across Latin America, places like Venezuela, Cuba, and Colombia, all with the same goal: immigration to the U.S.
Look at the massive amount of crimes committed by these illegals.
Our primary mission, our primary goal has got to be to get the illegal alien committing felonies out of this country and keep them out.
We just seen the debate in Ohio, that child that was murdered by this illegal immigrant, that one of the representatives that are running for this Senate seat said it wouldn't happen if there was no illegal there. So I don't know what you guys think about all this.
Because why was a 10-year-old girl raped in our community, raped in our state in the first place? The thing the media and Congressman Ryan, they talk about this all the time. The thing they never mentioned is that poor girl was raped by an illegal alien, somebody that should have never been in this state in the first place. You voted so many times against border wall funding, so many times for amnesty, Tim. If you had done your job, she would have never been raped in the first place.
This is crazy. You can't decide, okay, they can all come to Texas because we want that to make that a blue state because we think all these illegals are going to be voting Democrats, so we want them in here. Or are they replacing white people? I don't know what the deal is already right now, that the minority in children are whites. Are they replacing white people? These immigrants are going to have to find work. I mean, you can't just keep funneling money to them, giving them free phones and giving them free food, giving them hotel rooms, wherever. And you can't. This has to stop somewhere, right? You just can't. Biden's already breaking the law. I don't know why somebody hasn't arrested him at all. I mean, one of these Texas sheriffs can go up there and send his deputies and arrest them. I don't know how that works. But if I would sure give it a try. I mean, you can go to another state and bring Biden back and prosecute him because it's against federal law for people from other companies to cross the border. I mean, I can't go to Canada without a passport. I can't get into Mexico without a passport. But people can walk into this country with no ID. There's accounts that these people throw information away, right? They throw it away before they enter the border because they don't want to know who they are so they don't get sent back there. So they just say, I'm Sam Jones, right? And then they get in here and they run away or they get put into process and they get shipped to wherever. I don't know how they're doing it. I mean, the mainstream media with all their money are not reporting on this. Okay. You can't leave this up to single women and low budget people trying to use their money to investigate all this. They don't have it. I mean, even Fox News isn't doing investigative reporting. Where are all these people at? I mean, every day goes by, thousands and thousands of people enter the United States illegally.
Mm-hmm. And that's their way of saying, hey, we released the kid to you guys. We passed it on to you guys, the kid on to you guys. Now it's your guys' job to pass this paper onto the sponsor. And this paper, what it is, it holds a form of social security number for the kids. It holds information regarding the child, where they're going to live.
And they don't have jobs. They don't have any money, nowhere to go. Somebody's got to show there's got to be mass population of these people walking up and down the street, right? You guys find value in this video. I'd appreciate if you would like, subscribe, share this with your friends and your neighbor, and also comment. What do you guys think? Have a great day. I will see you on the next video. Bye now.
I'm on the run, I've got no alibi for what I've done. Took what you treasure and I'm never gonna give it up.